What's going on, guys? In for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the New York Rangers, back in the saddle. Here are the draft lottery results. Colorado getting that first overall pick. Boston, St. Louis, Nashville, San Jose following it up in the top 5. And I accidentally did, well, I was trying to stop the stop the draft because I wanted to, or stop the sim, I should say, because I wanted to check on Schlemko. I think he's been a, holy shit, there we go. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Holy crap. Hold on. Let me get my phone because oh, thank God. We can actually get him for a reasonable term and price now. Hell yeah. Hold on. All right. So let's see. Yeah, we can get him for almost 10 mil, yes, but it is for 8 years. So I mean, and it'll be a movable contract because of how goddamn good he is. So it's like, it's right there we can get him for 8 years. Now it is a bit. If we cranked it down though, you can see it goes up. So it's like, what's the point of doing that? So yeah, I think this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get for Roger Schlemko here. I don't think we're gonna get any better deal than this right here. So I think we lock him in. This is a lot to spend on a goaltender, but with the cap inflated as it is, it's actually a pretty solid deal for as good as like a franchise goaltender. So yeah. I'm doing this. I'm definitely doing that. Beautiful. Holy crap. Yeah, this is great. Offer him that contract extension. Now, hopefully he does sign it before the draft and stuff. I think he should, but I don't know with the player retirements and stuff like that. But, I mean, we have 4 days between now and the re-sign phase, so he should sign for this. I stopped it a few other times during this process, and he didn't... You know, he didn't want anything. He still wanted that 1 year thing, so I really friggin' hope he signs here. All right, let's view that draft class real quick, get an idea of what we're gonna want to go after. Obviously, don't have any top picks, but we're gonna pin these guys. A medium elite grinder, interesting. I'll likely prefer the sniper here, although he's not very good and he's 19, so being a gem. But this guy looks even worse, and he's got... Yeah, this guy's only weak skating, but he's got leadership ability, shot utilization, and work ethic. Whereas the other guy had all weaknesses, skating, offensive consistency, agility, but he wouldn't likely mesh well in any locker room. But no strengths. He's just a medium-elite grinder. Which, who knows. All right, anyway. Let's continue here. There's a maybe, but probably another grinder. But I'll pin him anyway, because he's in such a position that we should have a pick around then. And holy shit balls. That's a lot of low elites that we got uncovered. Yeah, that's a lot. A lot of them are around the same area, though, so it's going to be a lot of picking and choosing when we get up to around this point. Pro release, offensive instincts, and foot speed, no weaknesses. Driven to win, gets emotional. Offensive, wow, that's really good for a center. Nothing to report, so that's a really solid pick right there, but 27, do we get that? I don't know. I don't know if our pick would be that early. Weak character. Okay, so not as in on that one. Almost the same as this center, besides the offensive creativity. But he's got offensive instincts and playmaking ability and passing ability. He seems like a really good playmaker and would likely mesh well in any locker room. So that's really solid. These guys are late rounders. Yeah, usually they're going to be bad at skating if they're late round. Weak offensive consistency. Well, what kind of player is he? Defensive defenseman. Doesn't matter as much. A lefty, which is a little bit better because, yeah. So maybe we pick him up. But if it's a choice between these two, I'll likely go for the two-way forward. All right, so there we go. Those are the guys. Those are going to be the guys that we look at here in this draft. Who are we missing in the top 5? Do we just not have some? Oh, it's a top 6 in the top 5. Yeah, it looks like a pretty weak draft in the beginning. Let's see what overalls are looking like. Although they look like they're going to be very high overall, at least low 80s, by the looks of it. Yeah. All right, come on, please sign Schlemko. I don't know if he's gonna. We might have to actually offer that again. I thought I stopped, but that might be what he's going to ask for in the re-sign phase, so maybe that is... Oh, so Ovechkin retired, but 956 goals. He broke Gretzky's record by over 50 goals, pretty much 60 goals about. It was Gretzky had like 8, 9, 6 or something like that, right? Or 8? Yeah. So yeah, he beat, damn, dude. Insane. Alexander Ovechkin retires at age 41. Kind of shattering Gretzky's goal totals. Yeah, that's a lot of goals. Oh my goodness. What a career for Alexander Ovechkin. Yeah, massive. That's just crazy. Well over a point a game. Decent chunk of assists, too. I mean, 70-88. That's not too bad for him. JT wasn't quite point a game, but he had some good stuff. Almost 700 assist man. Andrei Kopitar, good career for him. Jamie Benn as well, 37. Don't really have him scouted. He might have been able to play. Doesn't look like Kopitar would have. Aberley, I mean, he might have been able to play, but some people just want to call it quits. What the fuck is that? I hope you guys can't hear that. Someone's doing like work on their unit near me. So like, there's crap coming through the walls right now. Radulov, Subban. Yeah, Radulov makes sense. Subban, I mean, with his playstyle, maybe could have played another year, but who knows? Hedman as well. Oh yeah, easily could have played another year by the looks of it. Yeah. Henrique, Palmieri, JVR, Roman Yossi, age 37. Not 100% scouted, so it could be a lot lower than it's appearing. Those look like most of the main names in there now. Yep. We'll scroll through here. You guys can take a look at who's biting the dust. Long Beach native Matt Nieto. Alright, let's check the goalies. Bobrovsky retires at age 38. What a solid career for him. Didn't quite hit 1,000 games played, but, I mean, he would likely not hit it. He'd be a backup anywhere, so. Good for him, though. Great career numbers. Tuukka Rask, even better career numbers. Haters will say to trade him, and I have no clue why. Some of Boston's fan base is questionable. Oh, my goodness. Those are amazing career numbers. Like, if you end a career with those numbers, Jesus. 23 assists, too, like a boss. Martin Jones retires. Yeah, those numbers kind of make sense. How about his playoff numbers? Much more gooder. I just want to see. Let's see if it mimics real life. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Kinda. Maybe. Yep. Playoff goaltender Martin Jones. So good career for him as well. And Aaron Dell retires the same year too. How fitting. Solid backup career for him. Most of these guys are backups. All right. So there we go. There we have the retirements. Unfortunate. One of our OHL scouts retired. Now, which one was it? Was it our... Didn't look like our best one. So there we go. Scouts that we have retiring are our secondary ones. So that shouldn't be too hard to find another secondary OHL scout. So that'll be good. Damn it. I don't think we're going to get Schlemko signed. I don't think it'll register. So I really... Oh, man. If it doesn't give us that good of a deal again, I'm going to be a little bit pissed. Because I stopped it literally a few days before that. And then I tried... It was still only 1 year. I tried to sim up again and then stop it again. And then it went into like the draft screen. So I kind of had to start everything. Then when I checked that, it was great. So if it screws us right here, I'll be a little bit salty. Anyway... Before we get into the drafts, yes, Florida did win the Stanley Cup, so we have lost to the eventual Stanley Cup champion. So we can take a little bit of a little bit of solace in that, but not really because we still lost them. But we did force a Game 7 on them, so hey, we were right there. We won the Presidents. They beat Vancouver. Player awards: Patrick Kane got the Art Ross, 38-year-old Patrick Kane, as well as the Hart. Werenski got the Norris. Lady Bing to Patrick Kane. Calder went to Voros. Nokalainen with the Conn Smythe. Soderstrom got that Vezina. And yeah, there we go. Schlemko got the William M. Jennings. So yeah, that was definitely a tie between the few of those. Masterton went to Howe. Frank J. Selke, 3 years running for Alexander Barkov. Mr. Between the Legs hat trick. Ted Lindsay to Patrick Kane. And then Maurice Richard to Patrick. How many? 1, 2, 5, right? 3, 4, 5 trophies for Patrick Kane. My goodness. That's so many. 38 years old. I'm not done yet, bitches. Good stuff, man. All right, so draft time. Draft time for the win. Let's do it. This sucks, man. I don't think we're gonna get Schlemko to that deal I had him to. I hope it does that. Gives me that same option in re-sign phase. All right, so where's our pick? 25th. Oh, good. Yeah, we could easily get ourselves one of those dudes we were looking at. Now, which one is the question? So we can take another look at it right now while we wait for the first guy. So we can get this guy at 25 if he lasts that long. Pro release, offensive instincts, and foot speed. Now, this is a shooter. Do we need another shooter? I don't actually think so. I really don't think so. I think, you know, between Eichel, Laine, Hughes, and of course Wahlstrom, and then we have that other sniper dude coming up, we need more passers, if anything. So I'm less inclined to get that. We do have other seconds, so I'll see what our draft rank is, but like I'd maybe go for this guy at 27. Offensive instincts, offensive creativity, playmaking ability. I really like that. And he had 70 points in 66 games played, which is good. Where's that other? This guy was the other one. Offensive instincts, playmaking ability, passing ability. So I don't know which one is going to be considered better. I mean, he still has playmaking ability, and he also has offensive creativity. You know, it's hard to say, but B minus, CCC. B minus. Yeah, this guy is better. I mean, I kind of like both of their, you know, this guy with the mesh well in any locker room is great and all. But this guy has, you know, nothing to report his personality, and that's exact. So, I mean, it won't be negative by the looks of it. It's showing me... Oh, no, it isn't. Never mind. Yeah, so I'll probably go for Salcido. You know, depending on... It's more of an insurance type thing. You know, to have another good passing playmaker who can probably play wing if we need him to. But kind of insurance for Andronov still, even though I love Andronov for more reasons than just his production capabilities. It's his damn face-offs and his defensive skills that really puts me over the top and love him. Because he's a penalty killer. Anyway, but yeah, so it'll probably be Salcido that we go for instead of Montoya here. Because I think we have enough shooters. Yeah. Okay, so that's probably what we'll be doing. Alright, so first overall was picked already. I want to check on my... Before we get into the top 5, I want to see about my draft things. I know we might have I think we have 2 seconds, right? Oh, we have 2 firsts. Oh, we have the 30th. We can get that. Okay, we can get someone else. All right, so we have 25, 30, 51, and 62. 30, 51, and 62. Let's check on that. 30, 51, and 62. Yeah, it's not even our own pick. That is the first one. 30, 61... And, or, no, sorry, 30, 51, and 62. I mean, we can get both of the playmakers. And we could also probably get this guy, too. This guy's a sniper. Weak character. I don't like that. I'd rather get the other guy if I was going to grab a sniper. So I might go for Montoya. And then... But I can't grab Salcido if I do that because 27. I do have the other center. I might just grab 2 centers. Yeah, I think we have enough good shooters. I really do. So I'll probably do that. Just grab 2 of those guys. Jarvis and Salcido. I like that a bit better. I don't really need that guy. Yeah, I think we got a game plan here. Yeah, I'm not as big on the snipers right now. If there's like another winger type guy, like, well, there's this guy, but yeah. And I'll grab this guy because he's a medium elite, so. Okay. All right. I think we know what we want, so. Oh my god. I forgot to turn on the friggin' settings. Son of a bitch. I'm a dummy. Oh well. So we're not going to know any blind picks we make, but we aren't going to be making any blind picks. I'll be able to check all my own stuff. So it doesn't even matter that I'm showing all this because we can't even see their fucking overalls. God damn it, Paul. Or Sin. Okay, so let's do what we were gonna do here. Grab Salcido. We're gonna check our own guys' overalls after this, basically. So it's not gonna be a big deal. It's just I hate when I forget stuff. I got so excited about that friggin' contract. I just completely blanked on it. All right, so yeah, we're gonna grab Salcido and then the other center. So let's grab him. This draft will probably fly by because we're not gonna be looking at much because you know we can't see overalls and we can't even see guys that we didn't have. That was a weird screen. All right, well, the other playmaker's still there. Or not. No, he is. He was later. Yeah, he was like 37. There he is, Jarvis. Yeah, we're going to grab Francisco Jarvis as well. Both of them. Insurance for our center core. Andronov, Anderson. Even though both of them are really good. It's just, I don't really need shooters. I think we got a good amount. All right, let's go up to our next pick here, which is the 51st. And we don't have anything around here. We got the 98, but they have the 62. We already have another pick lined up to grab that guy, so at least I believe, unless we traded it for some reason, but I don't believe we did. So this might be a blind pick here. There's a couple guaranteed low top sixes, which isn't bad. Power forward, low top six. Or two-way forward. Let's check. Offensive face-offs. Good at face-offs. You know what? That's a really good trait to have. We do have quite a lot of centers, though. So let's see what this guy is. Pro release, puck protection, offensive instincts. For a low top six, that ain't bad. Doesn't look like he's going to be amazing defensively. It's also this guy, sniper. Less likely. Seems very loyal. Hold on. Fantastic leader. Pro mentality. Cares about winning. Seems loyal. Those are really good. How about this guy? Lefty. Leadership, defensive zone play, passing ability. Wow. These are all really good. Yeah, straight up. These are all really good traits to have. That's a tough call. I do like having centers with good face-offs. He also has good offensive instincts and puck protection. Similar to Perron. He's not going to start out too bad overall either. This guy does have a pretty good physical game to him. No weaknesses. He's got a good offensive upside. Probably thinking about this way too much for guys who are going to be in insane depth. Yeah, I just need to choose one. Who do I like the most? I should think of who's the most... You know, this guy is the most universally useful. Defense is at C. Karpovtsev is also at C. This guy's defense is actually C-, which means he's going to start much lower overall. I'm going to grab this guy. This guy's the most universally useful, in my opinion. So I'll grab him. Because he's got good face-off. So we can play center or wing already. And, yeah. And we could probably get another one. We can get that defenseman, too, if we wanted. Another center, don't need. Hancock, offensive instincts, lacks size. Don't know much about him. This is not the same guy as I was looking at. He's a righty as well, which we don't need. This guy's probably going to be a low top six by the looks of it. Or maybe even a low elite. The only thing, he lacks size, offensive instincts. Looks like he'll be could be a good shooter. And if he has decent defense, then he'll be useful in that regard. Let's pick him up. All right, and now let me just double check to make sure we actually have that pick. Because that goalie's listed to go 98, and I believe we should have a pick before that. Yeah, we do. We have a bunch of picks before that. We have 3 in the next round. All right, let's move up. There we are. I'll probably actually want some more for later, but... Here's a starting goaltender. That's always some solid value. 2 starting goaltenders. This guy's better. Yep. Grab him for the trade value. Let's do that. We have the 83rd. Now we can either grab the goalie now or wait till 4 picks before should be sufficient enough to grab that guy. Plus we can get the other starter. Oh, there's another starter. There's a lot of starters. C, D minus, C. Even worse. D minus, C. All these guys are pretty bad overall. This guy is slightly better than everyone else. So another low top 4 defenseman, lefty. Actually doesn't look too bad. Good shooting, good physical. Defense isn't the strongest. But it does say he'll have good defensive zone play. He's a big boy, too. So do I go for value or someone who might be usable? Probably value. Just checking all these again, make sure I get the right one, which I'm pretty sure I'm about to. Yeah, I think it's weeks. Yeah, C minus, D minus, and C as opposed to D minus, D minus, C minus, yeah. Although this guy is a bit older, but it doesn't really matter. Let's swoop on him. All right, next pick. We'll grab the elite. 3 goalies in round 3. Because we do things like that. Bam. All right, now there was some guys around like 128, I believe, who I wanted to take a look at. Yeah, 128, and then also a 121. But that's the grinder. I'm less inclined about him. 128, I would rather get, and then we can grab the other ones with 6 and 7 picks. I'll go out of order for those late round ones. They don't matter as much. Okay. Let's check. Do we have one at 128? We should. If I'm doing math right in my head. If that's our pick, at least, that we're on, which it might not be. Yeah, we have a 120. Oh, we have 2. Beauty. I'll probably grab him with the 115th unless there's something really jumping out at me around there. Well, I can grab both of those freaking medium elites if I want to. Score. So I might as well, since I can get him. Wow, I didn't even have to do anything in this draft besides just choose guys. Yeah, we're going to grab this guy probably. And then also Unilla, since it looks like we can. So grab him. And watch him go. He didn't, like a boss. All right, so we're going to grab him now. Holy hell. We were like... we had all the right picks for this, pretty much. Didn't have to do really anything. All right, so 5th round, then we do have a 6 and a 7, right? I'm pretty sure we do, but I should double check because I want to get those last 2 guys with my last 2 picks, and I don't want to miss anything. Yep, cool. Alrighty. Who want that money? Medium at top 9. Let's sort by potentials here. Yeah, it's going to show a bunch of this crap first. Here we are. I wish you could double sort, like sort by central scouting rank and then sort by potential, and like keep it in that order of the central scouting rank. That'd be a nice feature. This guy's a top 9 enforcer. Alright, this guy got strength, defense his own playing character. Of course he has a good character. He's an enforcer. Loyalty is a concern. Whatever, enforcers thrive off 1-year contracts. It's not going to be very good. But who the hell cares? Grab an enforcer. Very rare you see enforcers in anymore. Even in the draft, you used to see him a bit more in last game, but this game you don't see him as much. And a yellow top 9. That's pretty good. Around some low top 9s too. I mean, he's already 20. He's not going to be amazing starting overall, but who cares? What if he makes it? You know? You got to get it for that chance alone. Okay, so we're going to grab Hulse now. Character, work ethic, teammate utilization, loyalty is concerned. He's not the greatest. But he's a low elite, so we're grabbing him. And last but not least, with our 222nd overall pick, we shall grab Jan Zubris, who's a defensive defenseman. And it's not going to be very good starting overall, but who cares? Elite, baby. All right, so there we have it. Any more steals at the end? Whoa, what was that? No, never mind, 70. So there we go. There's our 12 picks for this year. And we're going to actually see what their overalls are now by checking with the cool stats or stats. With the settings on. There we go. I got there. So let's do it. Where are you at? I got all hyped for nothing. Couldn't even sign Schlemko. What if it switches back or gives us a worse deal? I will be pissed if it gives us a worse deal. I'll still sign him if I can get him for a good term, but I will be upset. Okay. So we're there in the system. So Hagelin. That guy was the medium elite we got in like the 5th round or something. 4th round. This is a grinder, I believe. Yeah, he's a grinder. Unil was a sniper, 1960 overall. It's not too bad, actually. This was the other guy we got in the 4th round. Nope. Okay. Zubris was the guy we got in the last round. 1956. Tripp was last, not this year. Salchicho was. Salcito, what the hell did I call him? Salchicho. This is the guy we got, 25th overall, 65 overall. That's not too bad, honestly. This guy was not someone we got this last year. Alright, there's another one. Jarvis. So yeah, both those guys were actually very, very similar in overall-wise. So we got those two centers. Hulse was the guy we got, I believe, 6th round. Oh, even later. And he wasn't too bad. Well, yeah, 1850 over. I mean, that makes sense. Hancock, this was the guy we just picked up. 62 overall. He was the likely two-way forward. Not too bad, actually. At least he's in those 60s. He's got a bunch of years to get to the 70s. Aldavara was another guy that we picked up in like the 3rd or 2nd. Yeah. So the 2nd and 3rd, it wasn't too strong. At least potential-wise, but decent overalls. Is this the, no, it's not him. That's not, no, he was from a different draft, yeah. Carter, this is the enforcer. 58 overall, 20 years old. Highly unlikely he gets anywhere, but we're gonna wait and see on him. And I believe that was it. And we had some goaltenders that we got. Kuchmar, 54 overall at age 18. A few starters, 57 overall and 53 overall. Pretty bad for him. Bahino isn't the worst. And that is it for our draft. So there we go. And let me try to... I'll check on Colorado's. I want to see what their top dude was. Was it Cassivi? It looks like Cassivi. Yeah, it looks like it. So only 80 overall. All right. So it's probably not too much higher after that. Who the fuck was 2nd? Can't remember. Oh, well. So there we go. That's what our draft was. And go up to the re-sign phase now. We got some dudes expiring here. Let's see. how many of them we want back. I really like my scouting team. I don't think I'm going to change anything just because I don't need to. Like, we're so fucking good. Like, I'll probably just grab all these guys back. I don't see any reason to change anything. So yeah, I'll just sign them all back. Because why not? I mean, we're doing fine for scouting. Year after year, we get solid freaking scouting, so. Min-maxing is done. We're trying to win a cup. So at this point, I'll just keep them all. Here we are. Maybe in the future they can make scouting, although I hate the travel budget, that's just too. Maybe they can make scouting budget not just with owner mode. See, then you really have to like pick and choose what you do depending on what kind of team you are. Although I'd still likely just go with frickin' amateur scouts for the most part. I worry about my team. Okay. Yeah, Andronov was another one. He did! Oh, beautiful. He actually accepted. Should have probably checked on Andronov too during that time, but we'll see what he wants now. Alrighty. Oh, now Andronov wants an extension, so that's even better. He actually wants an extension now. And it isn't too bad for what this guy brings to the table. As a power play guy, penalty kill guy. Oh, wait, no, we can only offer him that much. That's why it's saying. Yeah. Well, we could probably get him. But we're going to lose some guys. Yeah, this is where cap is going to be the issue. Like, we have really good contracts for Hughes and Byfield. Linus is a bit more like, yeah. So this is going to be a bit tough. We might have to let go of Hedl if I'm going to keep Andronov. Because Wallstrom's on an extension like that. Bird's on a really good extension. Wallstrom's is good. Eichel's got a year left on that price. Jilson's got a year left on that price. Yeah, we're going to get into some trouble here. Helmerson, this fucking guy out of nowhere is like an 85. Another right-handed shot. Offensive defenseman, though. Holy hell, is he good. And I can get him to entry level, so obviously you do that. Hedl, though, man, I don't know. I think he's going to be way too much. Like, that's a reasonable price for what he brings to the table, but... Barnes, too. I mean, we're going to have to pick and choose right here. Barnes is yet another defensive defenseman. So if I can't get him to any guy like a reasonable price. I'm going to have to tender him. Unless we can make some moves and free up some space and be able to get some guys back, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Ehrhoff I could probably just let go of. Can't get him to a reasonable price. He's not... Yeah, I'll just let him go. He's not going to get too much better than that. I could tender him, but I'm not going to sign him, so I'm not going to show interest in him. Like, I'm not going to get some free picks back for him or anything like that. No real reason to. Yeah, not going to sign VC. We know that. Sylvester, 81, power forward. Not amazing defensively, but he's got some good offensive upside. But what kind of contract does he want, you know? We got to really think about money. All right, so where's most of our money coming from? Yeah, a lot in the goaltender. Oh, we didn't do anything with this guy. Whoops. Cheesaw's on a good deal. Elias Anderson's on a good deal. Like, they're all on pretty freaking good deals. Lindgren. I think we're going to have to probably give up Lindgren after this year. Yeah, this is a cap issue year. Helmerson's great, man. Like, he can... Like, we've been looking for that top guy. I mean, we might even be able to... We might want to ship someone out, but at the same time... Von Arx, I think we can let go of him, probably. He's been a depth guy for us and hasn't ever really played. I mean, he has a bit, and he's never done very good since he's been in there. So I'll have to, like, kind of abuse entry levels for that. I don't think Carcillo's go anywhere, but if he wants a two-way deal, I could use him on my AHL, which he does, so yeah. He's just there for AHL. We're going to have to be letting go of a lot of guys. Picked this guy up in a trade. He never panned out. He wants a one-way. I can't really afford him then. Ramirez, 77 at age 24. Grinder guy. Okay. Again, have to hold off on it. This guy at least wants an entry level. So that's nice. Palmerville, it's another entry level. Although, can we? Yeah, we can. We have plenty of space. Neves, we're going to have to get rid of him. We can't afford him any longer. Josh Anderson, probably same deal. Who the fuck was this? Oh, we got him for depth, didn't we? Yeah. Ugh. We need a lot still. We honestly might not be able to even afford Andronov, which is very unfortunate. We might have to... Like, I got Wallstrom as a rental, and I was going to start using the other guy when he was coming up. Wherever he is. I don't know where he is. He was like an 83 overall. Where the fuck is he at? Allanen. Yeah, I was going to start using him. Manipulate, abuse that entry level. It's not looking like he's an insanely good shooter or anything like that, though. And honestly, Wallstrom's contract isn't bad. We have a lot of really good players. And, like, let's see what it would cost to sign Andronov. Oh wait, no, it's his asking price. I mean, yeah, but we'd only have 500,000 about to spare if we did that. I could decrease the years, and it goes down substantially, but we still wouldn't be able to afford Hedl. So someone has to bite the dust here. And honestly, I'd probably rather go with Hedl to leave, who's playing top 3 at 84 overall, while he is very good. Yeah, he is very good at what he does. It's a tough decision, but you know, I have to make choices. We're at that point where now we actually have to make some tough choices. So third liners easier to kind of come by in a lot of ways. Yeah, we got Gore on a good deal. Oh man, we could probably get Sylvester, who's not incredible, but he does kind of some of the same things that Hedl does. But we have to get Andronov for such a short amount of time. But them's the breaks, I guess. If I moved him down to like 2 years. I can get him for under 7.5 for those 2 years. And we'd have $1 million. It's not that much. 1 year, like that seems a little crazy to only be able to lock him in for 1 year, but it might be what I have to do here. I can get him for 6.65 for a year. That gives us a lot more wiggle room. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I have to round up, son of a bitch. So I can get him for that for 1 year, and I might honestly have to do that to save as much money as possible. So let's do that. I need to freaking advance a day and hope he signs. All right, we're going to see some scouts. Andronov rejected. I can tender him though, right? Yeah, I can at least tender him. So that's good. Then I'd have to match any other offer. But at least I can tender him. So I'll do that immediately so I don't forget. Oh my goodness. Salary trouble starts now. I might have to tender a few of these guys. Now this guy, was he anything? Actually, yes, because of... I'm gonna tender him too. And I'll probably tender Sylvester because I'm probably gonna try to sign him. This is just so we can have these guys protected so no one else swoops them. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with Brooks. We're gonna have to figure out something else for that. Houtanen, playmaker, no, unless you want a two-way, which he's not going to. Yeah, I can't even afford a one-way like that, even if we bury it in the AHL. I just don't think I can. I do like Ramirez here, maybe. Although I can't remember what his offensive stats were. And he does want a real deal, so... I don't know. This guy wants an entry level, so that's good. Entry levels are fine. Holy hell. Josh Anderson does not. I can't afford him anymore, I know that, so release. Entry level. Yeah, we're going to have to go super, super young now. There we go. And we have 1 more year to abuse Manning. Which I'll probably just let him play out and be able to switch him back and forth. Oh, or we'll make a trade with him, but I mean, we don't really have cap. Yeah, we're in some interesting spots right here. Gonna tender Barnes, probably let someone else sign him. 22 at 84. He's not bad or anything. In fact, he's very solid defensively. But with our cap situation, I might trade Lindgren here. And I love Lindgren, but he is not worth close to 5 mil for playing top 6 with PK. No. Now with Helmerson on an entry level, that gives us 3 years of being awesome. Grantham, on the other hand, didn't really do much last year. In fact, he's now a 79. So if he doesn't grow, that's kind of busty. The flip side is, who the heck do we have to fill in that top 6 spot then, if not Lindgren? If we need to trade him. Like, I could probably sign Hedel and then be able to trade Lindgren, and then sign Andronov. If not, I can get an entry-level offer and then try to adjust from there. Or entry-level offer, a qualifying offer. My mind's all over the place. I'm kind of panicking here, trying to figure this out. But yeah, I'm looking at our defensive situation. We got 5 there. What kind of deal did he want? Yeah, like, look at that. No way. That guy plain and simple isn't ready. Zubov doesn't look like he's ready either, unless, again, he gets a jump. And I don't necessarily want to go with 2 offensive defensemen in my top 6, because that's usually not a good idea. What I could do is start what I was thinking before, is to use Gilson down in the top 6, and then have Grantham be there on the other side on the top 6. And then we could choose between Grantham and Helmerson, who's going to be that scoring offensive defenseman for us. And who's, you know, So I could do that, but then still, so I have my top two, Heiskanen, Bird, and then Shea Helmerson, and then Gilson, Grantham. Yeah, so then we can trade Lindgren, not even for anything, use someone else's depth. We can make it work. It won't be pretty, but we can make it work. Yeah, we could do something like that for our defense. In that case, we don't necessarily need Lindgren, especially for this year. And we could save a ton of money. I could ship him off for a pick or something. So with that cash out of the way, we can sign Hedl, and we can be able to sign Andronov. Now, Hedl actually didn't want too much for what he was... doesn't go down much, so I might as well get him for 3 years. Because playing on the third line, this is a pretty damn good price for that. Yeah, it's 3 flat. 3 by 3. And he's coming off, I forget what his last contract was, but I think it was more than that. 3 by 3 for Hedl is pretty good. If we did that, then we'd have 5 point something. We get rid of Lindgren, we have plenty of cash. Yeah, so 3 by 3 for Hedl. Yep. Let's do that. That's a movable contract if we ever need to move it too. But I do really like Hedl. I didn't want to have to give him up, but he would have been the one on the block in my opinion, instead of Andronov. So we definitely do that. And then we could probably get Andronov to a longer term deal when we move Lindgren. Then we might face another similar struggle cap situation in a couple years. But that's just the breaks of it. That's what we're going to have to deal with by the looks of it. I'm going to tender Ramirez as well. I'm going to have a lot of guys tendered here. But that's literally what we have to do. We have to be super careful. It's going to be a lot more signing and stuff in like just getting guys under contract in the next episode. Like not even necessarily free agency, just getting our team together. Like we're not going to have enough to even go for free agency. Like if we can afford a depth guy at the end of it, that's what we'll be able to go for. But we don't have too much, so let's advance another day here. See if we can get everyone. More scouts. All right. Yep. Hedl rejected. Shit. Okay, I might have to lower the years. I'll lower the years and try to get a bit lower of a price. But it wasn't even that much lower of a price when I lowered the years. It wasn't really anything lower. You know what? It's the asking price is different. That's what I base it off of. Maybe it's the salary offered here, because that's completely different. Let's see if that does anything differently. Because it would have been lower. No, it's still about 3 flat if I did that. So that doesn't make sense. Let's do 2 years. I like that. Try it again for that. Yeah, I think that was it. Everyone else is signed besides, of course, Andronov, but... Let's see. Yep, scout. Hedl still rejected. I'm going to crank him up little by little. I ain't going over 3.2, I don't think, though. Still rejected. Either we get him or we don't, but it's not looking good. He's going to want a lot more in normal free agency, I know that. So, pretty tough situation that we're in. I can't really change the years either, because that makes him less likely to accept. This is our last time, still rejected. So my last offer is going to be like the 3.250, and that's the most that I'm going to try to spend on Hedl. I'm not spending any more than that for a third line player with the team that we have. So this is the final offer that he's getting right here. That's it. That's as much as I could really do. So it sucks if we lose him, but that's the breaks of being sort of a contending team here. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Thank you. Can't really do much about it, though. You know, let me just double check that it's not anyone that I can do something about. I don't think it is, because it wasn't any of the last times I checked, but I'm OCD, so I'm going to check that shit. That's it. Yep. Come on, Hedel. Be a team player. Nope. All right, so he's in free agency now. I can't go over that. I just can't. Like, I mean, I could, but then I got to worry. I want a little bit of space, either for rentals or depth, in case we need a little bit of something. Like, our goal is to win the Stanley Cup. You got to have a little bit of wiggle room. What does he want here in free agency? That's what I want to know. More. Yeah. We can wait. We can wait on him, hope he doesn't get signed, and try to pick him up when price drops. That's about it, but we can't do much besides that. We just kind of losing Hedel to free agency here. So what we can do... And Andronov's asking prices now higher because we can't go up. Or is it? Or wasn't it around 9 or something that we checked? Maybe it's lower. It's 7.5 for 5 years, which is, I think, better than what I was going to get before. Yeah, I think so. So we can get that and still have about $1 million left. And if we traded Lindgren, then we can grab him. Grab Hedel back probably, at least for a year. So yeah, we could do that, I think. So let me know about that, guys. I didn't turn off the settings, but I didn't really take a look at free agency. We're not going to have the money to, so there's really no point. But let me know what we should do about these cap problems here, because yes, we got Schlemko to a pretty good deal for what he brings to the table. But... I mean, other than that, like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of... We got to win a cup, man, because we're in that all-in mode where we're stretching the cap year after year. We don't have that luxury of free cap space. So this is going to be tough, but let me know what you guys think, and if you have any ideas about how we should move forward and things like that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.